In 3, 2, 1. From the dawn of time, through the year of steel, we have rocked. Hello and welcome to Massive Riffs. I'm your host, Dr. Massive. Well, it has been a year and we are still here. Oh my goodness, who would have thought? So I had just seen Rick Beato had done a reflections video where he went over the basically just kind of a summary of his YouTube channel. It was a great idea, and since we were coming up on a year, I wanted to do the same thing. So today or this week, we're going to do a reflections video, just kind of a brief summary of how we got here. So let's do it to a backing track of Diablo 1 and 2, an action RPG from the great company Blizzard. Thanks, guys. Okay, so started COVID. We were locked in our house. One of the things that we did to stay sane was work on a music video, and we basically redid one of the old songs that a group of friends together had written when we were younger. We recorded a song called Ride the Wave, and it was really cool. And it was released under the banner of a media company called Kinetic Sand Studios. And you can probably still find the YouTube for Ride the Wave if you wanted to see it. But that started to get the idea, the blood pumping, that said, hey, it doesn't sound great, but it sounds a lot better than my old mixes used to. Sometime shortly after that, I kind of just really connected with a longtime friend, Crazy Joe, and also another friend, Ghost, and we decided to try and do an album. We were all living in different areas, and we were going to work over the internet and try and do an album. At that time, I said I didn't like Kinetic Sand Studios. It was too hard to find on the internet. Everyone kept pulling up videos of the toy. So I said, let's start something new. And through discussions, we came up with the name Massive Riffs, because it really is the final frontier of a guitar riff. It must be massive. And what does massive mean? Massive means it has heart, it has soul, it has context behind some sort of unifying idea. It has context within a genre. It has context with the other instruments in the song. It's well recorded. It's recorded to modern standards at 24 bits. That was the driving key that was pushing me forward, that said, hey, we need to get on and talk about this. There was a YouTuber named Leo Moricelli, and he had started to put out covers that sounded better than the original artist's recordings. He did a song, a cover of Adele's Hello. It was fantastic. The drums, it was like the drums were being played right next to you, and it was a real drum set. It was just something you hadn't heard, and this guy's able to pump out these cover songs in a week. He did a video, and he had Ozone 8 and a PreSonus 16-track mixing board. I had the same software and the same hardware. I said, oh my goodness, I can do this. So I got with my boys, and we started working on an album immediately, and we got 4 to 5 songs in with varying degrees of success, and we ran into a wall. Ghost was not happy. He said, look, when I did these computer songs or these synthetic samples, they got really big. And our recorded rock song sounds really small. What's wrong? Well, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. That's it. Album is canceled. So, I'm making videos maybe once a week and just trying to talk about mixing ideas and ideas for bands and just trying to be helpful. And we had started an album, and we had to cancel it. We had all these tracks sitting there, and I was like, oh no! I was of a mindset I had to figure out why our drums did not sound as good as the modern drums that were just starting to come out, like Leo Moricelli's drums. So I kept going, and there was a brief time where Everyone else had dropped out, and it was just me. But I was taking the feedback from Crazy Joe and from Ghost, and without their feedback and without them sticking with me through like 98% of this, we don't discover this. What I discovered was 24 bits does matter, okay? A 24-bit DAW, digital audio workstation, with a 32-bit mixing stage allows you to run your drums super big into the mix. And once you have a big, gigantic, booming drum sound that has just a massively large image, you can now make everything else gigantic. Big, massive guitars, massive bass, massive vocals. Oh my goodness. So this was probably about December of last year, and I just went back and remixed everything else real quick and said, oh my gosh, we are there. We're here. We did it. But like all of a sudden, our levels are the same as, MGK or the latest Metallica release. We can easily have those levels or push them back or move them around or pan them, and in some instances our instruments sounded better. Even the new Metallica song coming, or the album, was it 72 Seasons? You're listening to them on YouTube and the guitar is all over the place. The guitar sounds bigger than the lead solo, like the rhythm guitar, right? Because nobody knew how to mix properly in 24 bits with a 32-bit mix stage. It's the Wild West and we're all just discovering it. We're right there in the mix. Let's do it. So I got through. I had to take a break, just kind of relax for a little bit. A few months ago, I reconnected with Ghost and Crazy Joe, who both came around, listened to the mixes. We had to do a little bit of work on Ghost, but eventually we got him, and he could hear it, and he understood. So now he's mixing too, and he's helping me, and we're going back and forth. Oh my goodness, let's go back to the old songs. All right, canceled album? No. New songs. Let's take them, let's re-release them, let's mix them in 24 bits properly, right? We recorded and released Metallica's Frantic. Crazy Joe added a solo. We did a video and released it. Honestly, I don't even know how good it's doing. I haven't looked at it past the first day. I love it. I'm super happy we put it out there. I'm so proud of it. It's the best mix we've ever done. Awesome, let's keep going. So we're working on another one now called Through the Storm. That's right, another one from the canceled album, now redone, reinvigorated, done correctly at 24 bits. Let's see what happens. We're going to try to do a video for this. We have 2 additional tracks coming, boys. All right. So, we're doing great, and I'm still trying to do weekly or bi-weekly or 2 or 3 times episodes where I just can talk and discuss, maybe talk about an album or a current topic. We talk about Rick Beato's videos. We talk about Glenn from Spectre Sound Studios. Glenn, I have a request. I have a challenge for you. I just need the time to get the video done. It's coming soon, my friend. We've got 3 songs in production. We're going to have releases this year, and probably a 4th, so we have at least 4 more tracks coming this year. I'm super excited. At least 2 videos, maybe 3 videos if we're lucky. So we're kicking. We're moving and grooving. I wish I had more time. I wanted to give a shout out to... I can't remember his name. What is his name? There was a person who took the name Massive Riffs and stuck it in front of their videos, and when I saw it at first, I was a little bit upset, a little bit angry, but at the time, it was December and I had not recorded or put anything out in like 2 months, right? And I saw, somebody took the name Massive Riffs. And I was mad for a second, and then I said, no, you know what? That means somebody's out there listening. I haven't just been talking to the wall, right? The algorithm in YouTube is actually sending my stuff out to people. You guys are listening. That's incredible. And I don't even care how many people listen, but people are listening. Somebody saw the name of our channel and took that name and put it on their video. You know why? Because they liked it. Awesome, dude. There's people out there that resonate with the same kind of ideas that resonate with me. Awesome. So that was kind of an inspiration, a kick just to get me back up and running. Maybe a little bit sooner than I had wanted, but hey, let's do it. Everything's lining up. So that's what it's been. It's been kind of a crazy year. It's been on and off, but there's been steady improvement every time. We are starting to work together. We're starting to get past each other's problems. Like the issues that a normal band would have when they walk in a room and jam and practice for the first month, we've been kind of acting out on and off for the last year, right? Whereas the band members get right up in each other's faces and throw it down and yell and scream, and everybody kind of hammers it out right away. We've had to do it over emails and phone calls and everybody taking breaks and getting busy. And we have family lives. We have houses to take care of. We have jobs. We have things to do. So I can't do this every day. I wish I could. But it's fun, and there's still many more things to share. Looking forward to releasing this stuff. Thank you to everybody that's come and supported and subscribed or left a comment or a like or just even clicking on the video. Dude, awesome. Some people are listening. Maybe just a few. Maybe it's just the robots out there soaking up the data trying to train themselves. I don't care. Take it because it's good content and we're right. We are right. We are figuring out 24 bits and I'm just starting to hear the next generation, the next cycle of music. Oh my goodness. The things I'm hearing, multi-genre mashups where it's going from like country to hip hop to metal. And it's flawless, and it's hitting the keys on all of those genres, all within the same soundstage. That's 24 bits. That's massive. And we are here. We're right in the thick of it. Maybe not right in the thick of it, but we're kind of at the outskirts, just kind of, trying to keep up. But I think we're going to keep chugging for a little bit. And yeah, again, thank you for tuning in, and we're going to be here. Everybody, stay healthy, stay happy, and remember, stay massive.